All right, so this is like I said this last time, but this is the actual final prep for the E4. My aim for this is to do all the Route 115 optionals. Unfortunately, I do mean all of them. Well, there's the music in the background out the window. Bear with me a second. Yeah, and then at the very end of the stream, I'm going to reveal the E4 team. My E4 is fully calced. Unless I make mistakes between now and the end of this stream and lose specifically a Shifu, I'm not using anyone else. There's a bit of something to watch out for. But yeah, unless I cock up or get like an item knocked off, which I don't think is possible. I've also been really conservatively cautious about that as well. And then yeah, I'm going to be able to run my planned E4 team, and assuming I don't make any mistakes myself, like a misclick or do the wrong thing or forget to prep something, there is, if I'm not mistaken, a 99.81% chance that we win the E4. There's essentially like 2 turns and then that are risky in like the early stages, and then there's like a big chain of bullshit on Drake specifically, where like 5 things have to go wrong. Technically possible, but it's kind of fiction. And if those 2 things don't go wrong, we've got a free Wallace and we'll just win. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna toot my own horn here. I mean, I love the line, the lines that we've wrote. So, I'm not going to have my line notes on stream for that though, because I'm conscious that I've done the whole thing with like these line notes on, and it kind of ruins any suspense. I don't really care for the Route 115 optionals, so they're going to stay there. That's enough pretext waffling. One thing I did as well, this is technically documented on Twitch, if anyone did actually want to go and watch that, is that I don't really have a ready playlist for this. We'll just do Tenkaichi 2, I guess. Yeah, that's it. What's that looking like an OBS? Too loud. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's too loud. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the thing I did offline, well, not offline, the thing I did on like a 2-minute stream, because I don't like doing things offline, I've shuffled the box round because of, like I mentioned before, I'm not going to use anyone on this stream other than a Shifu that's actually coming to the E4. Just kind of builds up suspense about who is on that final E4 team. So if you see someone, like you can see Infernape right there, Infernape, Captain Gerard, the starter, he is not coming to E4. So we can put him in there. Okay. If Shifu's the exception to the rule, like I'm obviously taking a Shifu. Spoilers. Beedrill. I know, how shocking I'm not taking Beedrill. Also, how shocking I'm not taking Thunderous. It does, like, there's an element of freedom I get, I think, from actually not taking these, because it means that I can be so, like, liberal with sacks. I'm probably going to sack about 6 on Route 115 specifically, just because I can. And, like, look, death toll of 35, it's already too high, so, like, it's not like I'm going for any low, what would you call it, like, low percentage records or anything like that, low deaths. Is it 5? 5 man line? No, Dragapult. So, I mean, already we're off to a flyer when you look at, like, this team, and ignore Ludicolo, he's literally just going to die. There's 4 mons there that have probably been champed a hell of a lot of times, and I'm not taking any of them. Infernape, Beedrill, Thunderous, and Dragapult. Don't need them. There's no pre-damage on this one, so we should just be able to go straight into it. No, there. I'm not using a controller for once, so that's kind of like a learning curve. Alright, we need Choice Scarf on a Shifu. I need Megastone on him. I need Magnet and the level up. Like up his Endless Candy. I'm not going to level up Ludicolo, I don't need to. Magnet. What the fuck is this? Alright, give me a second. My chat window, though not in use right now, it just keeps doing this annoying thing where it's like refreshing, so I'm just gonna get that up again. This isn't shuffled, is it? Oh, who cares? It's just to kind of break up the silence. I actually don't care about the music, really. Magnet. Oh, no, I think I didn't take the items off, so maybe... Yeah, good call. You already have choice bands, that's good. And you don't need an item. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I was so annoyed when because I don't really think I need the focus sash. That's a lie on the new line I've wrote. For the E4 I actually do need focus sash now, but I probably would have tried to work something out playing around the focus sash, because that's ultimately the only thing I knew you get at the end of this. There is, however, another item that I've known from the beginning I need, that I realised I don't have, that I get on this route, and I only get it on this route after defeating all the trainers, so it's the same gate as focus sash, hence why we can use focus sash on a line. It doesn't actually have a cost of like trying to get any more people in it, more optionals being. Alright. Don't think I'm missing anything. This guy leads. Togedemaru. It's holding a red card. I'm just going to fake it out. Doesn't matter what we go into, because the switching's accounted for. We go into B drill. I'm just going to hard switch to a Shifu. Does 30% at the most. No additional detriment or anything like that. And this will always then bait in Infernape. Why does it keep saying connecting to chat? Like, I can't see anything when you're saying that, and I just keep getting welcome to Ellis's chat room. Alright, Infernape comes in, always go in close combat, we go to B-Drill. We are faster than this thing when we Mega Evolve, and thanks to the close combat defense drop, we kill Poison Jab. Spates in Doug Trio. Genuinely think it's been a month until last stream did this, because I went away for 2 weeks. Okay, Doug Trio sees a kill with Earthquake, but he's slower, so we can U-turn out. It would kill, but he's got Focus Sash. And we can go into Thunderous. Now, there's a chance here, it's about 50-50 that he uses Screech. I'd rather that, because it frees things up if something goes wrong on the last turn. Nah, he went Reversal. Of course he did. Twat. I mean, it doesn't really introduce risk. I don't think I use Thunderous again, so I could just sack Thunderous, or risk Thunderous, I guess. Okay, we go back to Beedrill. Baiting Golgeist. He could have just used Screech, and it would have been fine. We are going to U-turn out, and the reason why we had no item on Infernape is because Golgeist was going to use Poltergeist, which does nothing because Infernape's got no item. We kill it with Overheat. This baits in Swallow, which is where we've got our first of many sacks on this route, because we can. Swallow, sorry Ludicolo, you literally did nothing on this run. It is what it is. I delayed the route, so it's not even his fault, but yeah, so yeah. Okay, that frees us up to go into Dragapult, and we can Dragon Darts. Okay, small element of risk. Simmerport wants to use Ice Beam, so we go to Infernape. Doesn't freeze. Okay, free. Fake out for the chip, and then we can go back to Dragapult on Hydro Pump. The thing is, Choice Band Dragon Darts misses like essentially 1 in 16. That's just a coincidence. It's not one roll because it's a multi-hit move. And I use Dragapult on at least one more fight, I think. I use Dragapult a little bit more, I think. He's not the most used on this route, so I didn't want to risk that. I figured we may as well go to Infernape. If we get frozen, we can switch to Thunderous. Would have been cleaner if he took no damage, because Thunderous lives a Hydro Pump, but if he takes damage, he doesn't live Hydro Pump crit. And Thunderous can take the one-on-one there. If that had happened, I'd have been perfectly happy risking Thunderous. He's not needed, as is like anyone. Alright, first fight done. I'm going to have to remember a couple of things. I need to update the deaths as we go, because that's going to tally up quickly, and I don't want to forget anything. And I also need to make sure I deposit them so I don't forget who I've sacked, because they are just going to be bodies. Like, unfortunately, callous thing to say about these Pokemon I've grown very attached to, but what can you do, eh? Ludi. Au revoir, mon ami. Full box 14. It's hilarious. Move items. Oh wait, Hydreigon's got some. He's got a sunglasses. He's only got his Mega Stone, which is fine. Take the Choice Scarf off you. Take the Magnet off you. Take the Choice Band off you. Who do we need for the next fight? You know what? I am going to get rid of the line notes. So yeah. It's awfully ambitious. Oh no, do it like that. Let's figure that out off stream. Yeah, so there's just a big vacuous open space on the right hand side of that now, but I don't care. Yeah, I think it's a bit silly to have them on screen. So I need Beedrill, so just deposit the ones that aren't Beedrill. And then we need Arcanine, Holucha. No, not Holucha, that's the Holucha. Arcanine, Lucario. 3 damage on Lucario, my favourite. Infernape again. Fuck off. Isopod and a Shifu. Yeah, Shifu's just... Is he? No, he's not. Okay. There's quite a bit to set up on this one as well. Fuck me. Alright. So I need Poison on Arcanine and Golisopod. That should be the first thing. Oh, what am I doing? Let's get the team order as well. So I need Beedrill in the lead position. Well, no, I actually need Lucario because I need to pre-damage him. And then I want to Poison. High status, Poison. Let me just check something really quick on Golisopod. Clean. Golisopod. Oh yeah, it does nothing, so it's fine. I think 140 is absolutely fine. Arcanine's not going to do like anything on this fight, but Bathe. And then we want to Poison. Golisopod. Okay, first things first. Get me the Life Orb. And I just want to do some pre-damage. So I need him down to... Is it 199? Yeah. Just realised you can't see that anymore. So it's that plus that plus that, isn't it? Which is... Why can't I work that out? Yeah, it's 199. It's 199. And then... Yeah, we're good. We're good. So it's 199. We could potentially be a tiny bit lower, but... I'm not fighting Scud tags. Can't remember if they've got knockoff, but they've got Aftermath, and that's gonna fuck with the like the modulus I'm working on. So I just want to be at something that ends in 9 now, which is gonna happen in like 4 more kills, I think it is. No. It takes 27 per turn, so it should be 7, shouldn't it? Theoretically. I'm just... Oh, do you know what? Just give him 197. It doesn't fucking matter. Be done with it. 197's fine. Take the item off him. Switch you and you. You need a little bit more pre-damage. You're fine. And then let's get the items on. Oh, wait, well, before we do that. Repellent on. Let's get the items on everyone. So... I'm not done. Nowhere near done. And I need a flyer, because of course I do. Look, I love Run and Bun. It's amazing. Right, I've had the best time, like, filling my spare time with this over the last 4 months, but fuck me. I think, like, at least 50% of me streaming this run has just been me setting up, like, fights, like, setting up pre-damage, getting the right moves on and stuff like that, and I get it, like, it's a necessity, but, like, fucking hell, it's so boring. Brick Break for Shifu. He's not going to have that for very long. Whilst I'm here, I also need to remember I need to say goodbye to Head Smash on Arcanine, because it won't bait right with it on. I don't actually need this move. I think Smart Strike. That's what I've wrote down. Like, it doesn't matter what I give him, I want to give him something that I'm not going to get back, so I'll get rid of Head Smash. It's a good thing we didn't get rid of Rock Slide. That would have been a losing play. I think that's it for the moves, isn't it? And then, yes, it is. We still need items, but because of the choice requirements, I need to go and get a new choice item. One for you. No, not the Assault Vest. I need another choice scarf. Okay. It's just double checking that both my audio and the music are actually coming through an OBS there. Wouldn't be the first time that hasn't happened. What the hell is that? Because that's not what I clicked on. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, the Excel spreadsheet. Okay. Right. Altaria flies back. Let's get Beedrill. Alright, and then items. Arcanine and Fernape and Beedrill are done. I need a Citrus Berry that he probably won't need for a Shifu. We've got surplus Citrus Berry, so I will just give one to Glycopod, and then I need a Lumberry. No, that's not what I need. I don't know what it is. Definitely gone past it, yeah. Where is it? Iron Ball on Lucario. Okay. Where are we at with HP? Arcanine is a little bit... I already know I don't need that many Autumn Berries. One more. Okay, so Leper Berry, Autumn Berry. Not Leper Berry, Pecker Berry, Autumn Berry. And then I need like 60 more on... Is everyone at the... I already know Glycopod is, yeah, so we're good. Did I read that right? Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, I forgot I need to go and get that. I don't have that, do I? It's fine. There's lots of things we don't have. Where are we at? Bang on. No, it's not. Got excited for not in there. It's 140. I need 160. 160 would probably work, but what's the point in fucking around? Happy with that? Let's go. Fight numero dos. Let's go. She leads Executor. Executor sees slow kill into Beedrill. I don't think base Beedrill shows a kill to it, so it should stop it from going for Endure. I couldn't find anything in the AI document that indicates how Endure works. So like we were just fucking playing it fast and loose there, really, weren't we? This baits in Horlucha. Horlucha wants to go close combat. We go back to B-Drill. Standard stuff. Tank the close combat. He gets a defense drop. We outspeed. We kill with poison jab. This baits in Cleavor. Slow kill. Cleavor's going, I think, rock slide here, so we can U-turn out for some hefty chip. We go into Lucario, who can't be flinched by rock slide. Always takes 2. Always lives 2 crits. Takes the kill with Meteor Mash. And the reason why we've done Lucario is for such a stupid reason. We originally had Armor and then it dawned on me that Armor could be Rockslide flinched. So I didn't want to rewrite the line, I just needed to find something that could do what Armor was doing and bait the same thing in. And Lucario fits that void quite well. In comes Bisharp, don't know. We go to Ishifu. Ironhead. So this is to stop any shenanigans with Ironhead crit. And we kill him with Brick Break, not close combat. This brings in Cinderace. Cinderace sees a kill with Pyro Ball. We go to Arcanine. Yep. And now, because we show him fast kill with Rock Slide, he thinks he's dead. So he's going to go for Sucker Punch, giving us a free switch into Infernape. Sucker Punch fails. And again, he thinks he's dead, so he's probably going Sucker Punch again here. He didn't. That was stupid. And then this baits in. Excuse me. Mamoswine. Mamoswine probably goes Ice Shard here, but he can also go Earthquake. It doesn't matter what he goes for, because we get ejected anyway. There we go. And we go back into Ishifu, which is going to force him to use Ice Shard, because he's always dead, to close combat. Fight 2, done. That was probably one of the most intensive on setup. And then I spoke too soon, because this one's also a lot of intensive setup. How strict is 229, do we think? Doesn't need banning. I think this is a form online. Okay, we don't have a flyer. How annoying. Any shortcuts back? No, I don't think there is. How annoying. No, fuck off. No! I can't go that way, so that's the gauntlet way. That's so fucking stupid. Of course. It's funny to me to think that like that was 3 months ago that I did the fucking the Meteor Falls gauntlet. But alright. Don't touch a Shifu, don't heal up. It's quite handy to be that he's already pre-damaged. Oh, but we can just poison for 8 more and then heal him up to the right amount, it's fine. So we need a Shifu, Goodra, Florges, and Banette, and I think the other 2 are just like, you know. Take that in the bag. Take that in the bag. We need Florges, Goodra, Banette, who we don't even have yet, and that's it. You know what, Altaria, you can come. We do need a flyer, actually, yeah. And then, don't know, like... Genuinely have no idea to take here. We'll take Blaziken. I don't think I'll need either of them. Key items, endless candy. Well, it's more for you, isn't it? There's morphine. Yeah, it's a good point, that, actually. I'm thinking about what can actually go wrong on this, because this is one of the most RNG heavy ones. I'm gonna just change someone. No. I want to stay true to it. Let's say Dragonite. I mean, Altaria would have been fine for that as well. Yeah. There's no pre-damage on anyone other than a Shifu. Do you need poison on Burnett? So, Shifu. Burnett. I need one more thing, which is... I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that with the others. But we do need Fire Blast on Goodra. That page. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's so hot in here. Okay, 2 more. And items, before I forget. Expert Belt on a Shifu. No item on Floggers. Wide Lens on Fabinho. And then... what's he got? That's, I'm not using them, so I already know there's no impact to doing this. Sorry, Bennett. I am essentially cutting your knees off. No, you know what? I think they're fine. They're fine. Don't need to do that. It's excessive. I think we're fine. All right. Let's go. I don't need to monitor HP. It's just Bennett taking Poison Chip, and he's going to be fully recovered for the fight. I'm going to be honest, I wrote this line like a month ago because I did this before I did the Meteor Falls optionals. Thinking that I will do all of them, and then it dawned on me that, like, oh, actually, we don't need to do them unless you want the Focus Sash. Didn't think I needed the Focus Sash at the time until I actually come to write the E4 lines. I don't remember why Bennett's poisoned. I have no idea. Oh, it's to stop him from going for a Will-O-Wisp on the Switch, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. We fought you. This is the Ninja Boy here. Very, very ninja. Very, very subtle. Very, very hidden. Don't full heal him, you fucking moron. And we're good. Let's go. Fight 3. 3 left. Weird Ear. Intimidate. Don't care. Using Wicker Blow. Bye. Baits in. Oh no! Wobbuffet. We cannot switch. Whatever will I do? Maybe if we just try and hit it with Moonblast. Huh? It's Sorok. Ferrothorn comes in. We've got no item there to stop it go for knockoff on this turn. Switching to Gudra. Please hit this. Yeah. Don't kill. Doesn't. Awesome. Wide Lens gone forever. Don't need it. Switching to Banette on Explosion. Bates and Ditto. Yeah, now we can just go with Shifu. Nice. Hecleon. Dead to close combat. Wobbuffet. Dead to Wicked Blow. Easy. I'm already dreading this next fight because we're about to sack something that I fucking love. He's been an absolute monster, or she, I can't remember. But we're going to say goodbye to... I'm not exaggerating when I say this, I think this is the best thing I've sacked. But we don't need it for the E4, so this is not the time to be nostalgic. I need 5 online, so I'll keep Altair. No, I won't keep Altair, I'll keep Dragonite. Did I? Yeah, I did deposit Ludi, the right one. So we need Infernape, Excadrill, Salamence, Golisopod, Beedrill. Okay. Team order, we go to Infernape first. I don't think he needs an item. He never needs an item, does he? He's fucking weird like that. Yeah, it's just the expert belt, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, Infernape needs a little bit of pre-damage. 47. The Lysopod needs a little bit of pre-damage. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do items now. So we need... I don't think we need Citrus Berry on Golisopod, but there's no reason not to give him it. We need Metal Coat, which is there for Excadrill. Salamence doesn't need an item. And Beedrill's already got his Mega Stone. Okay, so 20 more on Golisopod, 47 on Infernape. Try that. 4 more. 1 more. Okay. Medicina. Aquí. 27. Más. How did I end up on Pokedex there? Oh, 1 more. Una más. Okay. I'm dreading this already because I don't want to do this, but like I'm just at this point where like when I was writing these lines, I was kind of surveying where I think the risk is. And the original line was just the biggest load of fucking idiocy I think I'd seen. I was like, how did I not spot that when I was first writing the line? It basically risked Infernape on a move that it's not likely to take. Well, sorry, it is likely to take place, but can crit, and if it crits, it kills him. And I was like, why the hell are we doing that? Can just take that there, can't we? And then yeah, that makes sense. Is she even the next? Yeah, she is actually the next one. Yeah. All right. Quick sense check. You don't need an item. You've got your item. You don't need an item. Does he not? Just let me just verify that. Alex, where are you? You're the next one. Salamence. Oh, behave yourself, Salamence. Behave yourself. Hey, it doesn't need anything. So good. Alright, let's do it. With a heavy heart. She leads Pyro. This is just a simple Infernape special, fake out into close combat. So yeah. It's Bates and Sylveon. We switch our Hyper Voice to Excadrill. I feel like every Sylveon I've ever faced has been taken out by Excadrill Smart Strike. It's probably wrong. This baits in Komodo, going for Drain Punch. We switch to Salamence. Intims, tanks, and kills. So this next turn is where the original line just was nonsensical. And I was like, we can save them on. I actually only need 5 ones. I don't need Dragonite in this fight. He's just here for vibes. But it doesn't work cleanly. So it's with a very heavy heart. I'm going to say goodbye to Excadrill. And I hate that. I really fucking hate that. But I need to get rid of Stealth Rock. I'm really sorry, Excadrill. You're a fucking monster. I hate that. He's probably the best thing I've sacked. We don't need him. Not anymore. Just whilst I'm here. Right, 37 deaths and counting. Alright. Azumarill probably goes play rough. Switch to Glycopod, who always takes and switches out. It's a huge amount of damage, that, isn't it? And we can go into Beedrill. Beedrill kills a Poison Jab. Brings in Gardevoir, who's a fairy. So Beedrill kills a Poison Jab. So yeah. 4. 2 more. Right, okay. A little bit of admin here. I don't think there's any optionals on the way. I need to go to Lily Cove first of all. Oh, just before I do that, how many Rock Tomb TMs have I got? Why didn't I just start from the bottom? It's nearer the bottom. I felt like it was near the top. We got 2, that's fine. I don't need another one. Just figures while we were here. Because I'm pretty sure I missed berries. When I was looking at, I'm not gonna. There's a rare candy here as well. I'm not gonna get that now because I want to get them all in one fell swoop. There's a rare candy to my right there that I haven't picked up, I think. But I noticed when I was watching some stream that there's actually berries I haven't got up here because I just didn't know that that was a thing. They are Orca berries. Well, that's handy. Need that for the E4. Okay, and a Chillin' Berry, which I need now. Right. Oh, Glycopod. You need pre-damage. You need a little bit more than what you've got. That is a Shifu, Glycopod, Holucha, Salamence, Sharpedo, Dragapult. Right. Yeah. Okay. Don't heal. Before we do that. Move the items. It's just you, isn't it? Excadrill. You're a fucking monster, mate. Somehow got the most frags on... Is it Tate and Liza split? I think it's Tate and Liza split. He got the most flags. Right, which is just like insane when you think about the fact that it's fucking Tate and Liza split. But, you know, he did. He did. Yeah, because it wasn't Winona split. And I don't think I've done one split frags yet. Maybe I have. No, I did, yeah, because it was a Shifu by far, wasn't it? Okay. I need Salamence, I need Glycopods. Don't need the other 3. Don't touch those 2. And then I need... Well, not that. I need... Holucha, a Shifu, Sharpedo, and Dragapult. Yeah, those 4. Okay. Rock Tomb. Shifu, get acquainted, replace Brick Break, the flex move. And then I need the newly acquired Chillin' Berry for a Shifu. It's not going to use it, but it's just to change the baiting. Then I still need pre-damage, but we'll come to that in a minute. I need a Life Orb for Holucha, not going to level him up. I need a Choice Band, for fuck's sake, of course I do. Fine. I need a Choice Band on Salamence. I need a Citrus Berry on Gliscor, who's probably not going to need it, but good practice to give it him anyway. I need a Rocky Helmet, but probably not on you. And then what do I need? Is it double Choice Band? No, it's Spell Tag and Poison, yeah. I remember this one. So still need the Choice Band. Need a little bit of poison damage on Gliscor. Need poison to be held on Dragapult. It's a Shifu, yeah. You're an idiot. I don't need Gliscor. Is that guaranteed? Oh, shit. Not going to explain what I'm doing here. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to explain what I was just doing there. Okay. It's actually 234, not 237. Oh wait, no, it might be 237. No. Oh no, it is. Yeah, it's 237. Yeah. It's guaranteed. So I actually don't need Gliscor. Like, at all. But I really can't be arsed changing the line. So, we're sacking someone in this fight that I've just discovered I probably don't need to sack, but I don't care. Like, sorry. 237, so that's literally 100. I need to go and get a Choice Band. Annoyingly. I don't need that for the E4. Oh, but he needs it for... No, that's this fight. There's only one fight left after this. No, not this. So first I want the Choice Band. Okay, Choice Band for Salamence. Let's heal him as well, because I forgot to do that. Just heal him up now, it's fine. I'm not going to use him anyway. Alright. Fly me to... What's it called? Oh god. Oh my god. Full arbor. O'clock. To do 2 fights, get some heart scales, I think we're good. Although the hard scales actually, there isn't 2 more fights, there's technically 3, and that's if I can avoid the other optionals, which, you know, I have no idea how hard they are to avoid, I just know that they can be avoided. Okay. There's no way that he's taken, like, enough yet. Oh wait, what is actually done yet? I think I've already looked, haven't I? Doesn't seem like anything. No, not there. So we've just fought... You. Where are you at? I'm way below. Way below. So I need 6 more and then 40. Oh, be careful. We'll go double potion, because I actually don't know where this guy is. Don't full heal him, but do this. Yeah. Happy with that, yeah. Alright, we're going to sack 2 on this fight. One of them's guaranteed. But I just realised the other one's avoidable, and I don't care. Callous, but... Like... they get to be utilised. So there's that. I'm just going to go straight to Hull Lucha. The Chilling Berries to stop and go and retaliate there. And now Hull Lucha can close combat. He can kill here, but it's not going to save his life. Because I'll just sack him the next turn anyway. Alright. Salamence. Kill with Dual Wing Beat. Nice. Didn't need that crit. Now, Salamence baits down the line because Salamence shows that he can kill everything on this team after those two have gone. So it's just going to bait down the line. Salamence isn't going to kill everything, probably. But, like, you know. He'll take the first 2. And then in comes Conkeldurr. Now, the issue with Conkeldurr is that he's 90% likely to go to Mach Punch because he sees that I can kill him. But there's a 10% chance that he goes Ice Punch. If he goes Ice Punch, it'll kill Salamence. I need Salamence for the last fight. And there's a decent chance that I miss. So, decent chance I miss, times by the 10% Ice Punch, not worth the risk. Instead, we can guarantee our position by sacking Sharpedo, who has Rough Skin. He went Mach Punch. Okay. So we'd have been fine. But Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet chip him loads. I think he's now guaranteed to go for Mach Punch, but it doesn't really matter. Dual Wing Beat. Yep. Okay. Let me just check something really quickly. It's not about that though, is it? Salamence. Salamance's HP is 258. He's 99. So I have to type in 258 again. Okay. And then, so base Gallade comes in. He sees a 50-50 with Zen Headbutt and Hypnosis. He is faster when he Mega Evolves, so he will go first. If he hits Zen Headbutt and crits, he can kill, so I have to switch him out, yeah. It's free to do so, but like he's only ever going for those 2 moves, so I have to just straight switch him to a Shifu. He wins Zen Headbutt, and now he's definitely going for close combat. So we can just kill with Phantom Force. Two more sacks. We're going to be over 40 before we even get to the E4. My god. So bad. It's fine. We're going to fly to here. Is there anything else I need? Don't think so. Don't heal up because Glycopod could actually do with the existing pre-damage. I don't need a Shifu. I need to deposit whole loot before we do that, items. Because I need both of those. I actually need this right now. And then I also need the Life Orb back off you. Before we go any further, let's deposit them in the correct box. Which is box 13. 13, not 12. Not there yet. For fuck's sake. Why didn't I take that off him? He's just got a Citrus Berry, he's good. Well, he actually needs a Lumberry, so let's do it now so it's a bit more obvious. I'm just very aware that I'll miss that otherwise. Okay, we want Infernape, Glycopod, Salamence, Slowbro, Glysaur, and Lucario. We're leading Infernape. No pre-damage on him. Pre-damage is exclusively on Glycopod, and we need a burn on Slowbro. No other shit with the moves. It's just items, I think, from here. Status is burn on Slowbro. Slowbro needs its Mega Stone as well. Let's just do the items now. I've already got Rocky Helmet on you. I need Lumberry on Glycopod. What was that? That's fine. Lumberry on you. We will do that, yeah. Don't really need an item on him, but I do need a Choice Scarf on you. And you need to be leveled up. Probably. Yeah, there's just no point. Like, it doesn't need it. Okay, items. Mega Stones this way. Slowbro Knight on you. That's it, isn't it? Lumberry, Rocky Helmet, Choice Scarf. Mega Stone, no item, no item. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, not done. What's he on now? It's 177, so do him 3 lower with the poison chip. Okay, Medicina. We could literally sack Glycopod in this match and it wouldn't even matter. Like, I'm not going to, but we could. And here's a game as well. So this is the last optional on Route 115. See if you can guess, when we get the items after this fight, what item I specifically went out my way to get. It's not the Focus Sash. I mean, I am going to use Focus Sash, or they alluded to that earlier. But there's an item I actually wanted that I always need with the line that I wrote. See if you can guess what that is. Okay. Fought you. Okay, right. Let me just, for the last time, before the E4, verify. Don't need an item on you. You were literally just going to be in there for the first turn and that's it. I do need to heal you though. That's important. Missed that, didn't we? Fucking idiot. You've got your Rocky Helmet, right? Yes. You've got your Lumberry and you're at 214. Yes. You've got Slowbro Knight and you're burnt. Yes. You've got a Choice Scarf. Yes. You don't need an item. You might not be necessary at all. Alright, let's do it. It's not really the final optional, but it, like, you know, it's the first, like, optional that's, like, in the cast. I've got one more Fisherman, potentially, and that's it to fight. Drill Run, kill this thing with Flamethrower. Had to break, I don't know if it's Sash or Sturdy, but I couldn't just take the kill. It's baiting Greninja to go for Ice Beam, we go to Glycopod. Oh, Lumberry came in handy, didn't it? First impression. Glycopod now guarantees a dueling beat from Dragonite, so we can go into Salamence, who's holding a Rocky Helmet. Dueling beat's a contact move, it breaks his multi-scale. And we're faster, so we can take the kill Draco Meteor, but he knows we're faster and he knows we kill, so he's going to go extreme speed. There it is. Gives him the extra chip. Like, it's fine, I would still always do exactly this. Like, I did, Draco Meteor's a bit excessive there. I do think it's probably the only thing that would kill, though. Miltank comes in, we go to... I always hate writing lines that say, and then we win the one-on-one, but, like, we do just win this, like, always, I think. Body Slam again. Nice. Vindicator Fuse and Slack Off. We want to go Future Sight. Do we want to yawn him? Yeah, go on. Slack Off. Kill the Psychic. Okay. Balloon comes in, he wants to use Bullet Seeds, we go to Salamence. Thing is, we're not taking a sheaf on this, so like any deaths here are fine as long as we win the fight. And we will win this fight, Dueling Beat. You need that crit. Which leaves Lucario, Mega Lucario. I'm probably in range to die to him. This is probably unnecessary. But you know what, Slowbro, you've done fuck all. Like, you helped us on Winona, yes, but that I think is the only time you've ever been out the box. Close combat. Ooh, can you kill? Can you kill him? Sash. No one's fast there, so there's no point. I'm just going to go Glysaur because he tanks the incoming Bullet Punch. There we go. So, what do we think I needed? Because I got a few things here. First of all, spoilers, we don't have Gallade, we don't have Gardevoir. I do not need those Mega Stones, but they're there. Here is the Focus Sash. And which of these 3 berries do I need? There's a Lychee Berry, there's a Salac Berry, and there's a Pitaya Berry. Raising speed, special attack, and attack. I needed one of them. But which one? Alright, that's it for the optionals. Well, one more. I'm gonna mosey on down to here. Deposit Slowbro, heal up. I probably am exaggerating when I say what I'm about to say. This is one of the most research points of the run for me, in terms of what I've looked up to that I have to do to get the heart scales here, because I just want to avoid as many optionals as possible. I don't like that they're not in the calc. They've probably got generic move sets, which is fine. But like, yeah, I feel kind of uncomfortable about this. Who else do we want? Thunderous. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to take the best team I can that I don't need. Reminder, none of these guys, they've all already been used on that route there. None of them are coming to E4. I'm just going to take the best team I can, and I'm going to try and avoid every optional. I know what this Fisherman's got, hence why I know that I need to lead Dragapult here. I've not calced it, because his mons are at level 18 and he's a bit shit. But I've got a rough idea of what's going to happen on this fight. So long as we win, we're fine. I can sack 5, and it's fine. Ronald leads Frostlass, we kill Phantom Force. I mean, I'm assuming we kill. Like, there's no way that we don't kill the fucking Dragapult, like, you know. You're not who I thought was going to come in. I thought it would be Gyarados, but fine, I guess. Yeah, Sucker Punch, yeah, forgot about that. Alright, EE. And now Gyarados is in. He's probably going to go Scale Shot, and now that I've taken damage, I don't want to stay in for that. Yeah, you're defo fast there. Gyarados is slow. Surely you're faster. And yeah, we're good. Let's go Beedrill. No fucking way. No way. It's not raining. No, you can tell by the field it's not raining. Okay. Here it is. I already know Barrascoot is weak as fuck, so it was a case of whether or not we outspeed. And yeah, I think just Leech Life again. That should be, and I'm going to slow it down for this next bit, that should be the last optional. We should have cleared every fight we need to before the E4 now. Because I know where these heart scales are, I've written extensive notes on that. I've literally had to download like the map that someone had put, stitched it together, run up here. There's a spinner there, another spinner there. I think I'm good here. Yep, and then we can go, bam, run, and then we're there. Okay, there's one. There are 8 heart scales out in the wild that I need to go and get now. Okay. There's another one in this run of routes. And this was the one that really took the piss. I spent like a good 20 minutes in the thingy. In the downloaded maps that I've stitched together, looking at this. I think, so what I've wrote down is I need to repeat the route I did to get Latias, which was up here first. There's a Roma here. I don't know what team he's got. So let's just avoid them. Down here. Puts us here. And then we want to surf off the west coast here. We've already fought this woman here. That's where we got Latias. I didn't write down what we do here. I think this is right. Yeah, because he's... Okay, I'm going to slow it down. Follow him. Yeah, and we just want to go due west of here. So I'm going to go up, follow around, stop there. Down and west. Is that right? Yes, and then here we are. So, can we surf down? Yeah, okay, we're good. We've got it. And if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, we don't need to cut across the middle of these. That's the kind of trap in the thought process there. Just wait for him specifically to fuck off. And there we go, there's the second one. So that is a confirmed. I have got no more fights before the E4 now, which is fantastic. Well, that's not quite true. Because the next place we need to go is here. 2 heart scales down. I think there's like a guy somewhere around here. It's not them, I've fought them. And this says the furthest southwest island. So not you. Am I safe here? I mean, there's a fisherman there. Is that? That's an L shape to me. Yeah, there we go. That's not the one I was going for right now, but that is the one after it. I think we're by Seafloor Cavern. So there should be a guy like here. That's got to be the furthest southwest rock as well, hasn't it? Slow it down. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, I don't think it's this one. Oh. Happy accident. Okay. Need to go to... Fall Arbor and 4 tree. 4 down, 4 to get. Oh, what are these? Ganlin. Oh yeah, they're like the other ones, but not as good. Defense and special defense, yeah, I thought so. Well, I mean, I thought the other one was... Yeah, I know what I meant. Oh, and then there's the heart scale. Do I need anything else? What else is even here? Oh, it's just a secret base. I don't know why I spent a second thinking who could that be rather than just actually just checking, because it's no one I need. 5. This is number 6. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So I've wrote down here that it's not in this part of the ice room, it's in the other bit. But I don't want to go through those fucking Dusclops puzzles again. That's why we've gone via Victory Road. And they are just at the far corners. Yeah. It's actually invisible, sat in the far corner. Okay. Yep. That's all our heart scales. 14 in total. Now have to get a few more things. First things first, let's go to Lily Cove. Let's get the thing we deliberately skipped before. I feel like I've been in here. Ah, shit. My eyes lit up then and seen the words max revive. So maybe I haven't, because I think I would have found that there, so it must be somewhere around here. Annoyingly, I didn't write it down. There we go. Happy days. No, don't fly, because the next one, the last one, I'm pretty sure is here. I checked the footage. I don't think I've been back here, apart from the 2 times I was here for my encounter, and for the point that the run should have died. I say... What are you two doing there, eh? It's here, isn't it? Yeah, spot on. Okay. 4 rare candies, 14 heart scales. Exactly what I need. What else do I need? Two more things, I think. It's here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, spot on. Again, another thing I had to look up how to do, because I had no idea where you were doing this and I couldn't be asked checking all the houses. I didn't understand the instructions in the Excel sheet, so I happen to know that I go here. I wonder if that's like a vanilla emerald thing and I could have just known that from playing vanilla emerald. That would have been handy rather than spending what I think was another 15 minutes looking for the right video and then memorizing how to actually do it when I come to do it myself. Room service. Can you guess what that's for? Prosperette. See, like I've got a checklist. Oh, that's not there, that's why. Okay. Where's the checklist? Yeah, and then I need the other choice item as well. Okay. I don't think I need the white herb. Alright. I think that's it. Let me just do a quick inventory check. I'm gonna need one of my mons to have toxic poison. I'm gonna set this up in a minute once I've just spent a minute being like, ooh, there's my E14. I just want to check all the items on everyone, make sure I've got everything so I can check my inventory. Oh yeah, and then I can get the other choice item as well. Let's do that now. Why didn't I fly there? Nope. Just give it to Solomon's for a second. So that's the first thing I have to kind of reveal. My choice items are 2 choice scarves. I actually only need the 2 choice scarves on one fight, and then there's only one fight that I need another choice scarf on. Like, so one fight has 2 choice scarves, one fight has 1 choice scarf, the other 3 fights don't have either of them. Okay. I'm just gonna, for a minute, silently check everything. Oh yeah, we can check these as well. Okay. Oh, let's check the berries actually. Okay. Didn't check that. Yeah. I don't know I've got them. I'm not going to check that. Anything else? Oh yeah, there is one more thing I need to check. I missed it again. Pretty sure I've already got it. We do. So, here's the deal. Said at the start of this stream, other than a Shifu, anyone you see here is not common the E4. So naturally, you can kind of rule out some. We'll just put a Shifu in and deposit the others. See, we know that none of those are coming just right off the bat. Let me just have a look at a Shifu a second. A Shifu. I've already scaled a Shifu's speed. I need to scale a Shifu's defense. So a Shifu's going to cost me 1 hard scale for this. I'm going to need to change his moveset as well from Rock Tomb because I don't fucking need Rock Tomb. He's a Jolly Nature, which just means this thing is absolutely cracked. He did actually already have, like, I think it was like a 26. He had a high speed IV, but it was like I needed a little bit more. I needed to maximize his speed. I don't think that's actually going to help us in the E4, in all honesty. Maybe it does. But yeah, Ishifu... I'm not revealing much by saying that Ishifu is going to take the most frags in the C4. Like, that shouldn't be surprising to anyone, really. Everyone takes a Shifu unless you have Sneeze Lair. I don't have Sneeze Lair. I've seen someone actually took Infernape instead. I don't have... Sorry, I do have Infernape, but I don't have the utility to take Infernape and offset what a Shifu does with other mons. Kind of. This box is cracked, right? So the first thing I had in mind when build my E4 team is I need to take a unique mon. And we'll come to who that is in a minute. The problem is that there's not many unique ones. I started this run when there were 99 confirmed winners, in the West anyway, of Run and Bun. And when you have 99 people, not everyone's taking a unique, but I imagine that most of them have tried to take unique, and a lot of them do. I would estimate it's about 70 people have took uniques. It limits the pool, right? 99... with teams of 6 is 594 teams. There's actually since then been, last time I checked, 113 people who've beaten this game, and that's not including people who've probably beaten it since the last time it was updated. There's a big gap between 99 and 113. That's why there's 14 people have been added to it since then. I got a bit nervous when I seen it because I was like, I hope no one's used the unique I've got in mind, and they haven't. So I could take the most generic team, and look, my team is pretty generic. About 4, let's be clear here, 5 of them are pretty generic. Like, you're not going to gasp at any of the 5 I actually take here. And I know that this box is very easily capable of beating the E4, because I actually have, like, other than the Roamers that we don't have, I have the 6 most common taken Pokemon in, like, the likes of Primarina, Shifu, Hydreigon, we've got Dragapult, we've got Beedrill, we've got Golisopod. I could build a team out of them and I know we'd win. That's boring to me. So yeah, centered around taking a unique. And then I've kind of had to build my team around how do we take that unique and actually make it do stuff rather than just sitting there in the background and doing nothing. In researching this, I'd seen that there'd been people who, on like Bilibili and that had done like form onlines, which were fascinating to me. Because I was like, oh, form online, I can just replicate that and take 2. The problem is they're risky. That being said, that's not to say that it wasn't valid research. I am just going to move those 2 in there. Move those 4, sorry. Move them here, so that they're all in one box. Okay. So, like I say, we've used mons that I'm not taking E4 other than Ishifu, so you'll notice the likes of Infernape, Arcanine. I'm not going to go through all of them. Glycopods, Beedrills, Salamence, Dragapults, Goodra. None of them are coming. Nor is Thunderous, right? But that doesn't include the second most taken... Well, actually, technically, Primarina is the most taken mon to the E4, but that's only because you get two different kinds of Urshifu. If you combine Urshifu is the most taken. Primarina is close second. Not reinventing the wheel here. Great utility, great support mon. It's going to do some cool shit on this E4. It does, however, because of its crap IVs and crap nature, it is going to need, I think it's 4 heart scales. One's for nature, one's for something else, which I'll go over in a minute once I've actually got everything else. I'm going to set this team up so that I'm ready to go into the E4. I'm not going to do the E4 now, I haven't got time. But I'm going to... Actually, I don't think I'm going to prep them either because like I'm just looking at the time now. I've got to shoot in a minute. Okay, Primarina. Third slot. Again, not reinventing the wheel here. It's Hydreigon. This thing is a fucking monster. I remember when we pulled Game Corner on stream and I got Salamence and I was gutted, which, look, in fairness, it's disrespectful to Salamence. Salamence has just really carried us on the Route 115 optionals. He's great. He's really great, but he's no Hydreigon. Hydreigon is the only one, I think, I'm pretty sure, he's the only one who doesn't need any heart scales. He's already good. I don't need anything. He has had a heart scale in the past. When I was on Juan Split, he had a speed IV boost, so I didn't naturally pull 31 IV in speed. I did, however, pull the others. It just kind of shows how broken this thing's IVs are, and like the fact that it's modest nature, like this is just like, this is the best thing I've pulled the whole game. Okay. 4th slot. We are taking a Roamer. It's not Thunderous. Already used him. It's actually Latias. Now, I had heard a lot of people talk about the Roamers in this game and talk about, like, you know, generally tiering how good they are. And I know that the consensus is that Latios is the best Roamer. From what I've seen, Thunderous seems to be the second best, especially if you already have Primarina and thus you don't need a Fairy type in Enamorous. They're the consensus top 3, right? After that, it's a bit ambiguous where you put Landorus and Latias. I've seen some people say that Latias is the shittest one. I only seen that after I caught Latias, unfortunately. But I disagree. I think this Latias is capable of doing exactly what I need him to do, and the fact that he's bulky actually gives him utility over Latios, so we couldn't do exactly the same thing with Latios, much in the same way that, you know, if we had Latios, we wouldn't be doing the same thing with Latias because they can't do what each other does. Really annoyingly, didn't know this thing doesn't get Draco Meteor. This guy is going to require 2 heart scales. One's in speed, because I can't work over 1 speed IV, that's dog shit. One's for a move relearned. He is max special attack, which is really helpful, because I think I need that. And it means I haven't got to spend any heart scales in boosting him. Our final non-unique spot is for what I would call the biggest fraud on this whole fucking run, because he did all right in the early game when he was, you know, kind of above the power curve, but he just hasn't really done enough for how excited I was when I got him. He has, however, been with me since the beginning, and he does pop up quite high on the frags table. It's the only Mega Evolution we're taking. It's Alakazam. If you know, you know. Alakazam in the E4 really hits his stride. The problem with Alakazam is, like, mine's a sassy nature, which is just, I can't work with that. His IVs are fine. I can work with 30 special attack, I can work with 26 speed. For a completely unrelated reason, Alakazam is actually going to have those IVs and another one boosted by a heart scale, meaning that once we also get rid of the sassy nature, Alakazam's the most expensive one to take. He costs me 6 heart scales. And yeah, he doesn't really have much utility in this E4 for Alakazam. He's just kind of a body for most of it. However, Mega Alakazam on Sydney singles is just, I would be surprised if there's a better mon for Sydney singles than Alakazam. Which leaves us with our unique. And let me just do something here really quickly. Just to kind of highlight the canvas of what we could take and what we couldn't take. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is the split. These 18 mons have all been champed at least once. These 7 mons have not. And we can rule out some of these straight off the bat. But Pidgeot, I think, was really fucking good in this run. Really good. No guard. Great ability. Ampharos, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is champed one day, but like mine has just got crap IVs and it's too slow to do anything. We can rule them out. I don't think Lysol will ever be champed. It's an interesting mon. It's been really good in this run. It's nowhere near good enough to come to the E4, especially when you consider how many things have got like ice coverage and how many things were just straight up one shot. And I knew that beforehand because in the past I've talked about how it's one of these 4 if I'm taking a unique at all. And it is one of these 4 that we're taking. So Dragonite, first of all, the most obvious of all these. He's a pseudo-legendary. Him and Tyranitar are the only pseudo-legendaries that have never been champed. They don't get their good abilities, and that's probably why. Dragonite is really good. He hits hard. He's got great diverse move pool, but he's just too slow to really have the utility. So, you know, when I'm looking at the E4, I'm thinking, how can I work with that? And there's definitely a way to work with Dragonite, right? Avalugg, the Collusion version, has been champed. So, you know, rationale there is that, like, you'd think the Hisuian version does exactly the same thing and can probably be champed there. I definitely think there's scope for a defensive mon, but if you're taking Primarina, is there really scope for a second defensive mon? Probably, yeah. Alolan Executor, this thing's been with me since the beginning. He's great, he hits like a truck, but he's so fucking slow. And the problem with that is the only fight of the 5 that's advantageous to be slow is the one that uses ice types and just can't really do anything in that fight. So he's just dead weight for the rest of it, which leaves us with Corviknight. I was so surprised that this thing has never been champed before, because this thing is an absolute fucking monster. It is probably the best defensive pivot in the game to some extent. It is great typing, great self-healing, it's got defog, it's great. It's just not what I'm looking for in a unique though. It's really, and this is no disrespect to like Corviknight, so to speak, but like it's too boring a pick. It doesn't do enough. I've known, I'm being coy here, because I've known from the very fucking beginning that unless my mind has been changed, and it hasn't, I've known exactly who my unique is. It's always been Alolan Executor. And this thing, I said before, we've got a 99% chance, roughly. It's more like 99.8%, if I'm being honest, of winning the E4. That takes into consideration that the chance, that's more specifically that it's a 99.8% chance we get to Wallace with all 6 mons. If we get to Wallace and we still have all 6 of these, it's free. There's just a line where we're guaranteed to win. I know exactly what he's doing at any given point in time, and I will win. So we know we've won at that point. The 0.2% chance that kind of offsets that. Some of it is that we will genuinely just lose before that point, but there's also about half of that contributes to the fact that we can get to Wallace and we have to do a riskier line. If that happens, Executor gets to do one of the coolest things I've ever seen in the E4. Just to kind of big that up, I probably should have done that because I'm deliberately not going to do that if I can help it. But it's the kind of Hail Mary I have to do if we lose a mon before Wallace, which is, it's a non-insignificant chance for that to happen. But hey, we can also, on a very, very slim fictional chance, we can actually wipe before we get to Wallace anyway. So yeah, this is the team that I'm taking to the E4. One thing I did on a little 2-minute stream before this one was I shuffled the box round because I kind of wanted to build up the suspense of, hey, who am I taking? And like these 5 were literally just the bottom row of box 2. Kind of like self-reporting on themselves to say, hey, we're all the E4 mons because we're not moving from this position. I kind of knew from the bit of research I'd done that like this was my let's try that word again. Hypothesized team, and like there's nothing I've seen that's changed my mind. I have spent a long time tweaking the E4 line. I went away for 2 weeks, and like during that time, I'm going to sound like the biggest dork when I say this. I spent a lot of time on this in the grand scheme of things, but you know, whenever I have a lull, when I wasn't like playing with my daughter or anything like that, then I would look at calcs and make myself look really busy. And I think I got to like a proposed E4 line in like the first day or two. And then anytime I'd look at it over the next 2 weeks, I'd just spend like 10 minutes here and there. I've tweaked this about 30 times to reduce what I think the initial one was probably cumulatively around 90% chance of success. And we've tweaked at it and reduced that chance every time we tweaked it, making little adjustments to the point now where like very little can go wrong. This is like, I think, as close to free as I can feasibly take it. It's not guaranteed, but it's as good as. So, you know. I'm going to call it there rather than prepping them for... Or do we want to do that now? I think we could do the moves now. Yeah, let's do that now. I'm just going to do the moves really quickly. So, first things first, I need Thunder for Latios. Latias, I don't have Latios. Thunder. And that is going to replace Dragon Pulse. Next, I need to go to the move tutor. And we need Ice Punch for Ishifu. And that is to replace Rock Tomb. Next up, fuck it, I'm just going to do all the prep. But I'm not going to Toxic Poison Executor now because I don't know how long that will take. But I can do the rest of it. It is Slateport, isn't it? Got all the items and that much. Oh my god. Okay. Hidden Power, Alakazam. So that's like obviously why we're messing with his stuff. Okay, and then the TMs we need right now are Earth Power for Hydreigon. You may not need that to get rid of Tailwind. Flamethrower also for Hydreigon with a Dark Pulse. And then Shockwave for Alakazam. Alright. Fly back to Fortree. Leave us in a position where we know what we're doing. First things first, let's anyone, because I know that I've seen Primarina's not at the level cap, nor is Executor. Been so cautious about using them both because I've like known that they'd both come in the E4. Alright, while we're here, I'm also going to do the rare candies. Let's be very careful while we do this. Ishifu, that is definitely highlighted on Ishifu, yes. Ishifu. Obviously 4 rare candies means 2 of these are not going to be leveled to 100. That is Primarina, and it is also Alakazam. Executor. Okay, there's our rare candies done. And now let's do the heart scales. Alright. Change nature. Primarina. Relaxed. 3 down. Change nature. Alakazam. Modest. Modest. Yes. Maximize IVs. We'll do a Shifu now, yeah. Defense. Maximize IVs. Latias. Speed. Maximize IVs. Executor. Defense. Maximize IVs. Alakazam needs 3 of these. Attack, which is just seems like a big fucking waste of time, but there's no point being coy about it. It's really obvious why I'm doing this. It's for hidden power. Special attack. He doesn't need it, but it's always nice to have a special attack IV boost, isn't it? does make me... Yes. Remember... No, not forget. Remember a move. So that's 6 on Alakazam I've used. 1 on a Shifu Executor and Latias, that's 9. 3 on him is 12, I've got 2 left, which is the move relearn on Latias and Primarina. Perish Song over Disarming... Oh, sorry, Draining Kiss, not Disarming Voice. And remember a move. Latias, Tailwind. I wrote this on the basis that we'd get rid of Recover for Protect, but we're never using Protect, so now I'm thinking, is there ever a situation where Recover is useful? My immediate feeling is no. Hang on. It's faster. He is faster. Yeah, but that's not the... The point is to... That's really interesting, actually. And then he would come in and it would just continue the line, wouldn't it? Yeah, but what's that in aid of? It doesn't do anything. Well, it means Latias is... I'm gonna get rid of Protect. Is that stupid, Dom? No? We're faster. I'll get rid of Protect. Right. Alright, and then I'm just going to set them up for the first fight. I'm not ready to jump into it. I'm also not going to jump into it, but what I can do is just give them the necessary items. It's a 3-mon line this first fight. Just to kind of demonstrate why we put IVs into him. Alright, that's it. Next time you see me, it will be to fucking kick the E4's ass, and we're out.